Alright, so we're going to solve this system. Now, it didn't tell me to use substitution or the addition method. So they're leaving it at our discretion. We can choose whichever one we want. Now, be careful because remember with substitution, the first step is you solve one equation for one variable, right? Mm-hmm. So the only time that personally I like to use substitution is if I have an x or a y in either equation without a number in front of it. Now, it could be a negative. That's okay, because if I divide by -1, that only changes signs, right? Mm-hmm. But I'd prefer not to do it if it's got a number in front of the x or y. So if it has like the 2y here, the 10x, something like that. Because then I'm probably going to end up with fractions, and we don't prefer fractions. So on this one, I would use the addition method. You want to try that?
Yeah.
So we have to, step 1 for the addition method says to, what was it? Make sure x and y are on the same side. Write it in the form of ax plus by equals c.
Yep.
Are they both already like that?
Yep.
Yes, so step 1's already done. So then step 2.
Multiply either equation or both equations by appropriate numbers so that the sum of the x coefficient or the sum of the y coefficient is equal.
Good, so we're going to have to multiply both equations by some number so that when we combine them, either our x or our y will cancel. So we need to decide, do you want to eliminate x or y?
Y.
The y? Now remember, this isn't the only way, and it's not always the shortest way to do it, but it consistently works exactly the same every time. What am I going to multiply that top equation by?
2.
Well, it's already a 2, so even though, yes, if I did it by 2, it would still work, and it'd just make my numbers smaller, I can always use the number that's on the y in the other equation then, okay? So I'm going to multiply it by 4. When I go to multiply the second equation, I'm going to multiply it by the number in front of the y on the top. Don't worry about the signs. We worry about them separately. All right, so I'm going to multiply the top equation by 4, bottom equation by 2. And then look in the problem here. Is one of them already positive and one of them negative? Yes, so then I don't have to worry about the signs. They're already fixed for me. If they were both positive or both negative, I would just make one of my numbers outside of the parentheses there negative. So let's distribute this 4. So 4 times 5x. 4 times negative 2y.
8y.
Equals 4 times 4 times 4.
16.
And then distribute the 2 on the bottom one. 2 times negative 10x. 2 times 4y.
8y.
Equals 2 times 7.
14.
Alright. Step 3 says to add them together. So what is 20x minus 20x?
0 cancels.
What is negative 8y plus 8y?
Cancels.
So I have a 0 on that side, don't I?
Yep.
But what is 16? And that's a positive 14. So what is 16 plus 14?
30. Not true.
All my variables disappeared. So now we're down to that true or false. Is 0 equal to 30? No, so it's false. So what did we say our solution was if it was false?
No solution.
No solution. What kind of lines are they? Good.